Hello, crypto boys and ghouls, and welcome to the channel. We are doing a live stream today. We're going to be trying to do a Rebellion pack opening here on stream. We're going to do some ranked battles as well. Hope everyone is having a great weekend, and thanks for joining us here on stream. Harry Larry McNary, welcome, welcome. You are definitely first. Ank, welcome to the stream as well. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting times in Splinterlands here with the mage wagons being released here in just a few short days. Hopefully people are preparing if that's of interest to you to participate. We can definitely chat about the mage wagons, strategies, pros, cons, about the airdrop changes, and talk about what everyone's doing. If you're sitting this one out, if you're buying cars on a discount while people are selling SPS and everything else to try and participate in mage wagons. We can talk a little bit about the calculation of points, what it means to get an airdrop, how much it's going to cost you, what kind of the ROI might be on that for you, if any at all. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely an interesting conversation. I think generally speaking, for my purposes, for me, I've got my land just about squared away. I'm getting to a position where I can start to reinvest some of my passive income in Splinterlands into Rebellion. And I just actually came across my wallet some crypto I had forgotten about that had recently pumped. And I ended up trading that in and getting some Rebellion packs overnight. So we'll open up some of those today. Talk about my strategy, how I'm approaching mage wagons and the Rebellion airdrops, and yeah, anything else you guys want to chat about, we can certainly do so here on stream today. Yeah, I would love to get a gold foil legendary in our pack opening. Odds are probably not in our favor. I don't have a ton of packs to open. We'll kind of talk about the number that we're going to go through here in a little bit, but should be interesting. Mondroid has maxed his regular foil Rebellion set and your silver gold foil deck, and you're ready for wagons. That's huge, Mondroid. We're going to talk about that. Actually, I did the math, and roughly speaking, a base Rebellion set maxed at champion level will get just almost 11 guaranteed airdrops just from a regular foil max Rebellion set. And we can talk a little bit about what that means. If I go to Splinter cards here, for example, and we go to tools and we go to set value. This is the Rebellion set value right here. It's $6,887. But what I just told you was interesting, and you can do the math. It's basically equal to 11 guaranteed airdrops or a full max legendary if you have a full regular foil Rebellion set. It's just slightly under 11 guarantees, right? And if you do the math here, here's what is interesting, and I probably need to create a video on this. I just haven't done it, but if you're going to get 11 BCX guaranteed, we just take into account no gold foils with a max Rebellion set, and there's 9 airdrops, right? So you're going to get 99 guaranteed BCX of these legendary Rebellion airdrops, and these are certainly going to be legendary summoners as well as part of that. I guess it's what, 6 legendary summoners? And let's just be, I guess, somewhat conservative, and based on the Rift Watchers legendary prices for the last airdrops like Inevitable and Immolation, let's just say you can roughly get $30 of BCX if you were to resell those airdrops. Or just the value of the cards if you were to pull them in these guarantees. So 99 BCX times $30 of BCX means you're going to get, by holding a regular foil max Rebellion set, just in airdrop value, roughly speaking, $2,970 back, or at least $2,970 in quote market value, if you started with airdrop number 1 here on Tuesday. Now that's roughly what, let's say 40% of the total set value or cost of a set right now. If a set value is like 7,000 and you're going to get 3,000 back, it's not too bad. So what is the lesson here from a, from this exercise perspective? It's certainly not financial advice, but it is kind of an illustration of what you might see here. And it's basically that if you want to participate in mage wagons and get the most value for the airdrops, you're going to want to start and have as many rebellion cards as you can at the beginning, because that's going to give you the most chances at either guaranteed airdrops or tickets to get additional airdrops. And basically with a $3,000 value being added from airdrops for a max rebellion set, it basically brings the investment cost, basically, if you were to look at it in that perspective, down to about $4,000 for a max rebellion set, which is an interesting number. If we go here and if we change the set value here, let's see, how can I change the set to Chaos Legion, right? Chaos Legion regular foil here. That set value is $1,700. So, you're basically paying 2x to get to around $4,000 worth of, I guess, quote, cost. And cost is still really $7,000. It's just you're getting over the next 9 months, basically, a refund of card value back. So it's basically a 2x in cost between Chaos Legion and Rebellion, if you look at it that way. And when you factor that in, there's definitely, not like Chaos Legion. Let me put it this way: Chaos Legion has 12 million packs that are out in circulation. With this price valuation, comparable price valuation, Rebellion would need to roughly sell 6 million packs for that to equal out from a scarcity or rarity perspective. So I think there's some arbitrage opportunity there, and that's why I converted some of that crypto into Rebellion packs overnight. Now, again, I'm not going all in on Rebellion. I'm not bringing fiat in. I'm not doing any of that stuff, honestly, because I have some concerns. Just being realistic with you and giving you my viewpoint. While I'm optimistic about Splinterlands as a project and what it can do, I still have concerns, which is why I'm not fully maxed at Rebellion and going all in here. Trying to take a conservative approach and be realistic about my expectations. If things pop off and things go well here, fantastic. I'm obviously part of the ecosystem. I'm playing the game daily, and we'll benefit from that. But again, I'm not all in here, and I have concerns. We can talk about that later if you're interested. Let me catch up here on chat. Let's see. Yeah, gold foil King would be nice. Actually, I would take any gold foil for the Mage Wagon points, to be honest with you. Hello, Eli. Welcome to the stream. If I get a chance on stream, can I speculate on what I think the airdrop cards will be worth on the secondary market? Well, we just kind of talked about it a little bit. I mean, I would generally say, they'll probably fall in the range of somewhere between Immolation and Inevitable initially, and then it'll sort itself out from there, would be my guess. Mondroid is saying he'll be able to ROI on Rebellion way before it leaves Modern and crashes in value. Right. And that's actually a testament to what Matt has done here. Matt has realized the mistakes they made with Chaos Legion and has tried to address some of those shortcomings. And I think it's possible that, if you went all in on Rebellion in the pre-sale, like I know you did and Virus and others did, Mondroid, you guys should do much, much better than those that did the same with Chaos Legion. If you did that same exercise with Chaos Legion, you lost money, basically. If you did that with Rebellion, chances are you will make up your investment and then some. So it's looking positive. And yeah, I mean that's good for the game, I think, in general. Liberty Guy Off Grid is here. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, hope you are doing well also. Mondroid says, keep in mind you got a lot of Mantros and Smiths that are selling like hotcakes. Yeah. I mean, yeah, when you factor in the promo cards in addition to the airdrop cards, in addition to the rentals that you could have been doing for the last basically month or so on your extras, plus the rewards you're earning at the top of the leaderboard. And by the way, if you haven't seen this, let's see, Lorcas is number 1 here. Mondroid, you were overnight when I checked. I think you were number 1. I think you dropped here on Clove's account down to 8, but your main account I thought was number 1 as well. Yeah, you're down to 22 here, but in either case, you get 2 accounts on the Modern Champ leaderboard, which is an extra, I don't know, $100 if that stays as is right now. So yeah, $100 every two weeks in leaderboard prizes. Plus, you're probably getting, I mean, I'm guessing over close to maybe 200 SPS a day in ranked battle rewards. So that's roughly, I don't know, $5 a day. You know, times 30 days in a month, that's another $150 in SPS plus end of season rewards. Yeah, I mean, right now in Splinterlands, if you have made a strategic investment in either buying or renting modern cards, and you don't need all of the Rebellion cards to compete here in Champion necessarily. But if you've done that, right now, I don't think there is a better Web3 game on the market that has a better ROI for play and earn. And trust me, if there was, I would be streaming that and be talking to my channel about it. So, I mean, that says a lot. I mean, yes, Splinterlands as a project has some issues, right? It's not perfect. We all realize that. But in the current environment, I would argue for the cost of entry, if done with knowledge and smartly or intelligently, I don't think there's a better Web3 play and earn game on the market right now. Now, could that change in the future? Certainly. Will it change? Probably. But that still means right now, I mean, this is the best place to be for play and earn. I mean, they're literally, if you were to interview the champion players in Splinterlands, they would tell you that they are very happy with the game between tournaments, brawls, ranked battles, land. I'm pretty sure all of them would tell you that they enjoy printing money daily. And I don't think any of them are unhappy right now. If you were to go into Discord and ask, if you were to interview them on the People's Guild podcast, for example, they would all probably be talk very highly of the opportunities that are presenting themselves right now, in which is technically probably still a quote bear market or a sideways market in crypto right now. So that's pretty powerful. I mean, I'm sure that's why you here in the stream are watching today, because you're playing the game, you're earning, and you're slowly building day over day your assets. And we talk about it on this channel all the time. You know, stacking the stats here in Splinterlands is what it's about. And you know, there's probably no better time to stack stats right now in Splinterlands than the present moment. You had a big spill today, Mondroid? Yeah, it happens, right? I mean, I was streaming on Twitch the last 2 days, and I had some rough waters as well. You know, couldn't get the win streaks going, and definitely had some losing streaks. And you can see here we fell out of champion. We're basically right on the border of diamond and champion. So it's been a rough season. You know, I was pretty much at champ 2 right on the cusp of champ, all the way back down into the bottom of Diamond 1. The rating challenges are definitely here. When you lose 36 rating, and you only gain like 10, it's rough. And hopefully, Matt looks at that as part of the player experience here in 2024 and can get that addressed. Hello, Carlo. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. Larry McNary is asking thoughts on what the conflicts would do to rental liquidity when it starts. Will prices change much? Yeah, well, I'm so glad you asked that question, Larry. Here's the thing. What I've done, and I'm sure many people have done, to avoid the cooldown, is take their Rebellion cards off the rental market to be able to put in wagons. I believe that players that have Rebellion cards will have hard decisions ahead. And when I say that, I mean there will be hard decisions between deciding to keep their cards staked in mage wagons for airdrop points versus pulling them out of mage wagons and renting them on the market. I think the rental market for Rebellion cards to start here with the conflicts is going to be very, very lucrative, which is going to, again, because what is it doing? It's putting scarcity on the rental market because you're having to make a tough choice. You're having to choose to either put it in battle wagons, your cards, or rent them or sell them. And when you have too many good choices and not enough cards, well, it's going to increase values until that value arbitrages itself out. The card prices will go up. The packs will get bought. Cards will eventually hit the rental market to meet demand, and it'll leverage, it'll all equal out. But in the meantime, for those paying attention, now is the time to capitalize on arbitrage opportunities. And that's why I've, bought some packs overnight here to be able to have Rebellion cards to make that choice. Do I rent out? Do I put it on mage wagons? In either case, there's money to be made here because there's demand and there's scarcity. So to answer your question, Larry McNary, the TLDR is, I believe rental liquidity is going to decrease significantly over the next 2.5 days. I believe the prices for Rebellion rentals are going to skyrocket until they stabilize by people either buying more packs or pulling cards off mage wagons to take the rental ROI, if it makes sense. So yeah, I mean, here's the takeaway is the near term of Splinterlands with Rebellion is going to be exciting. It's going to be lucrative, and you're going to want to be paying attention and participating over the next coming days and potentially weeks. Ank is letting us know to smash the like. Yeah, thanks, Ank, for that. Appreciate that. Yellow's here. Hello, Yellow. Did I talk about what I think about Matt talking about no cap on summoners, cards, and bronze or anything? I have not talked about that yet on stream, but I'm happy that you asked. I think the change is good, theoretically, by not capping the league levels and basically making it a mathematical equation. It should, in theory, drive people to combine cards and get better decks to play with. Here's the thing, though. It's all dependent on the number of players and number of battles if it becomes a pure math equation and not limited by, let's say, league levels for cards, and you have to basically go up once you reach a certain point of rating and you don't have a choice to stay down. Like I said, there has to be there's a lot of moving parts in that equation. We have to see how it all gets architected and developed. It's hard to say. I think Matt will engineer it in such a fashion that it makes sense at the end of the day when all is said and done, that you're compelled to, have cards at higher levels. And that's good for the cards and the game as a whole. But we have to see the complete package, because you can't just change one thing in a vacuum and keep everything else the same and say that's how it's going to be. We need to see the whole ranked rework. But in general, I like the goal of where that thought process is going, and I think if executed correctly, will be good for the game. We want people to combine cards. We want people to play at higher levels, and yeah, it's just good for assets, good for competition, good for the meta. It's good around the board. Mondroid is saying it really is brilliant. There's some way to keep conflicts going even after Rebellion airdrop, so we are always making this decision to conflict or rent out. Well, I think they definitely could. They definitely could, Mondroid. And here's how you could have a perpetual conflict system going on that gives that rent pressure, scarcity, stake scarcity on cards, etc. And the answer is real simple. It's quarterly promo cards, right? Or maybe they increase it to something more than quarterly. I don't know. But basically, if they had a quarterly promo card that's with conflicts kept in place after the Rebellion airdrops are in place, then that always keeps that constant pressure of decisions on you for the current card set. Do you stake in conflicts? Do you rent? What do you do? Because now there's rewards that you are making a choice that you want to probably get access to, but there's also rental rewards that you're forsaking if you do that. So look, we've talked about this on my channel many times. The more active and usable and desirable syncs there on the game for cards, for DEC, for SPS, for vouchers, the better, right? And if they architect it correctly and provide the value, whether it's through things like skins or avatars or land totem like NFTs or something specific for customizing land, these are all gameplay elements or game loop elements that they can introduce into the game that drives utility and value and syncs to those other aforementioned things that have real world value. So that's what's exciting about Splinterlands. Can they do it fast enough? Can they execute? Can they deliver? If they can, we have a bright future ahead of us. Hey, Birds, Bees, and Trees is here. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for popping in the stream today. Reminds you a bit of Splinterforge, like we could fight a boss or something. Yeah, definitely. I mean, a PvE-based battle on land, using land type locations or areas, and tying in land would be interesting, with rewards being, soulbound based or still desirable in the game. Could be interesting for sure. Could be interesting. Look, there's lots of things Splinterlands can do to make this work. It's just, do they have the development staff and the bandwidth and the ability to deliver on it? And that's going to be the thing. We'll have to see. Let's go ahead and try a ranked battle here. Let's see if we can get a win. We're running up on our energy caps here, so we need to do some battles here. We got 12 mana here. Odd ones out, Earthquake, and keep your distance. It's a lot of stuff going on here, not a lot of mana. Let's see, it's odd ones out, right? So we can't use Windiku. What's our best cheap team? I would ideally want to use Life, but Life's not available. Water's not available. So the two Splinters we prefer to use here, and Dragon has some nice 2 mana cards as well. I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go Earth here. Let's see if I can fit this in here. Just barely, right? Not super happy about that. But I mean, for 3 mana, you've got Snare and you've got good health. Got good damage, decent speed with the team. Because we can't play Thispa, We can't bring Regal Parrington and Thispa here with a Fungus Flinger, which would be ideal with the phase. That would be the play if Dragon was available. It's not though. I don't think I have anything with phase other than Chaos Agent, but it's not going to survive long enough with Earthquake. So let's just double check. Yeah, just Chaos Agent. I mean, we could put Chaos Agent instead of Blackmoor Nymph and then roll. I guess we can't even roll with anything. Yeah, this is pretty much it. Because the Fungus Flinger is just going to be a waste. Porcupine doesn't have enough health. Trickster actually might be better than the Nymph. Does it have more health? Has more health, has the same damage. There's no shielding unless they bring Lux. So we're actually going to use the Blackmoor Trickster instead of the Nymph because it also has Snare. Let's just roll with this. See how we do. I guess we lose the extra damage with Obsidian going with the Trickster, which would have given me 3 damage. Maybe that was a mistake to change that out. Let's see. Yeah, it probably was a mistake. We get a little extra health here, but the extra damage is going to be such where, let's see. All right, the speed got us the victory there, so we're going to win. We should win as long as we don't miss. All right, there we go. So yeah, the speed there versus the damage was key. We got a win streak and we got 56 rating. So we're back into champion. Sorry about that, Askew. But GG's. All right, so we got our first win. We're back in champion, and yeah, we can do another battle here. And then what we'll do is we'll maybe change gears. We'll go to open some packs here, and let me just do one more battle here, and then we'll switch gears and do packs and see what we get. See if we can find an opponent. "17 mana, it's a standard battle. You don't see those that often. As After Sound would say, we see more back to basics than standard battles, right? You know, we don't have life, which is unfortunate. I don't know. We do have dragon, so I guess we have to use dragon. Can we use a dragon water play here and just be really annoying? I don't have enough to do it though, right? Not enough. And not enough for this either. So what do we have here? I guess we could do this. We don't have a heal, which I would want to put ideally the Mardali Guardian in here. What did 3 mana give me for a tank? It's got the best health. Let's try that. Change strategies there a little bit. It might have been better. I still didn't put my heal in, which is probably a problem. I put the I should have put the Mordali Guardian here instead of Dr. Blight, but oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, that was a mistake. Oh well. I do have a silence out there and a void, so we're screwed. We don't have a heal or an amplify. Yeah. I guess the play would have been to probably left the Grimbardian Smith outright. We still might have had a problem with the Acid Shooter killing us slowly. Yeah, it's not looking good. Dr. Blight can't take on that much damage. We don't even have a poison yet. There we go with a poison. 2, 4, 6. That's a lot of damage. And we're done. Okay. So mistakes were made. Mistakes were made on that lineup. GG's. It was just such a low mana level for what we were trying to do that didn't work out. Having life available would have definitely been preferred, I think. All right, what's up, Vilson? Welcome to the stream. Made it just in time as we're going to be switching gears. I'm going to open up some Rebellion packs, talk a little bit about our Rebellion strategy here, going into the wagons. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's bring this back. All right, so we were able to pick up 337 Rebellion packs by swapping in some crypto that we had forgotten about that was sitting in our wallet that had pumped. And we're going to be repositioning that into Rebellion packs here. I'm going to, probably from a plan perspective, what I'll probably look to do is open 200 packs here on stream. And depending what we get in those 200 packs, look to see what we can combine, get ready for wagons, and what we might be able to resell on the market. Because I'd like to be able to get enough to do another 200 pack opening versus opening like 137. Maybe just to maximize our chances of getting a gold foil legendary. But let's see. I mean, if we open 200 and we get a gold foil legendary, then we're in good shape. That would be ideal. I think we have enough potions here. 200 packs is 1,000 potions, so we should be good there. Yeah, definitely nice to have you on the stream here, Wilson. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Ank. Let's see if we can tap into some Lorcus luck and get some gold foil legendaries in 200 packs. See what we get here. All right, let's see. Well, start off with a legendary card. That's a good start. Got 21 Aria Bandits, 24 Overseers, 31 Zedicas. Summoners, nice summoners there. 14 Prundas, a little under on that summoner. 28 Abalu Forester. I like that card. 23 Sky Spire Yaks. No gold foils yet. I haven't really used this card that much. I still prefer Zenith Monk at the moment, generally speaking, but Chul, another summoner, 32 of that. And then I got a legendary there. Epic. Got 23 of the Kazi Fire Mage. I haven't used this card really at all, to be honest with you. Another legendary. 21 of the Yurdrik Mystics. Our first set of gold foils. Some more gold foils. Lurking Puffer gold foils are nice. Another gold foil Trickster. Another gold foil Yak. So 4 gold foils in a row. 32 the Sultry Barmaid. I haven't really used this card either that much, to be honest with you. 24 Summoners, Dolfar. Got 4 gold foil Zedicas. Nice. That's pretty solid. Another legendary. 30 Chaos Animators. I really like the 2 mana no attack cards in Rebellion. Those are good cards. 18 of the Fenmore Haunts. Got 2 of the Albahu Forester gold foils. Got a Chaos Rearguard gold foil. These gold foils are nice for sure. 2 of the Overseer gold foils. 21 of the Grimbardian Fighters. Legendary there. 24 Lackeys. Haven't really used that card much either. Neither of this card either. Not really. 2 legendaries back to back, right? Martorn Seeker. I've used that card just because of its speed and its dodge. It actually comes in handy. 23 Chaos Rearguard. That's a good card. I'm a fan. Merryput Magician. Gold foil Nimble Duke Scout. It's a good card as well. 2 mana Diggin' Dark Surveyor. Gold foil Endless Ape. $22 of the Nimble Duke Scouts. 2 of the gold foil Merryput Magicians. 21 of Blackmoor Tricksters, which we just used to win us a game. Got a gold foil Botanist. 15 of the Brewmaster Abraxas Summoner. Gold foil Nimble Duke Ranger. 17 of the regular foils. Got 23 of the Botanist in regular foils. There's a legendary. 25 of the Chaos Orcs. Haven't really used the Chaos Orc that much, to be honest with you. Gold foil Martorn Seeker. 19 of the Lurking Puffers. It's a really good card. We just got beat by that. Chaos Lackey gold foil. 20 of the Goblano Soldiers. 22 of the Endless Apes. Another legendary. Another legendary. And a rare. Alright. So let's go on to the rares here. Got a gold foil Swellspore Beast. 5 of the Torch Viziers. I definitely have used that card, and that's done well for me. 10 of the Torch Myrmidon. That's also a really good card. I like using that from time to time. Thanalorian Archer. I have not used this card as much as I probably should have with the Lookout ability, but getting some is not too terrible. We got 6 of the Underboss Fabinos. Summoners, 7 of the Swellspore Beasts. Lyoceros, 8 of those. I haven't really used that card either. Argorux, Magus. I've been actually using this with some degree of success in lower mana matches, and it's been doing okay for me. Anas Soothsayer, fabulous card with that Lookout, the Cleanse, the Heal. Really good card. Pirate of 8. I've tried to use that a couple times. It's hit or miss for me so far. I haven't quite found the best use case for that yet. Gold foil Blackmore Nymph. This is really this was the card as part of the ambassador program that we were able to unveil for Rebellion, and I really like this card. This is a really good card with the immunity, with the snare, with the high health. I've been a big fan of that card. I use it pretty often. Drybone Bowdog, it's a decent card. Gobson Sniper I have not used very frequently yet. Dagon Dark Hunter, I've used from time to time, and when I've used it, it has helped me win battles. But it's I don't consistently use it because it's kind of a niche card for sure. Rekla, we got 11 of that summoner. I've been able to use Rekla's Reflection Shield in a couple battles to get me wins, but it's probably like 60-40 for me so far. This card I have not used very often. Woolenden Regulator, when it gets up there, I mean, I use a Mad Ogre Anarchist more than this card, to be honest with you, because a Mad Ogre has immunity. Gold foil Rekla. This is a nice gold foil summoner. Flame Mephit. Actually get a good amount of use with this card. A 2 mana card with good speed, dodge, and flight. Or I think it's got backfire and flight. It's a really good value at 2 mana for fire. Gold foil Lyoceros, 2 of those. A gold Helheim Demon. Gold Torch Myrmidon. A gold Nomos. We got 2 gold foil rare summoners so far. Chaos Jailer. Its poison and its ambush is kind of nice on that card. 9 Moxian Rebels, obviously a good card. 4 mana neutral, weapons training magic. Sea Dog of 8, got 8 of those. Gold foil Chaos Jailer, 11 of Blackmore Nymphs, really good card as we talked about. 5 Nomos regular foils. 5 of the Wailing Race, also a really good card, just a little slow. 6 Silverblade Fighters, great for using with Mantaroth. There's that Mad Ogre Anarchist. 9 Prophet Rosas, Summoners. 7 Anachron Bolters. It's a good card for life with the repair on the double attack. Helheim Demon. And we got, whoa, look at that, 15 Avenas. That's good. That's above average. We have 15 rare Avenas and we got 14 common Prundas. So that's good. I don't know what Avena's selling for now. I mean, maybe $1 something. I don't even know. But that's not bad. We'll take that. Let's go to the epics. Infernal Firestorm. 3 of those epics. Crowr. Got 3. Oh, gold Captain Fellblade. If you're going to get a gold epic, that's a pretty good one to get. Avaristus. Redworm Hatchling. Great Porcupine. Dolphin. I gotta say, the epics in this set are not great. Just saying. Redworm Dragon, that is one that I use from an epic perspective. Obviously, Captain Fellblade's really good card. Thanalorian Scion. I've been able to use that card effectively, especially in equalizer matches. It's very effective. Satha Toledo. It's a good card. It's a nice healing option within Rebellion if you don't want to use Goblin Psychic, or if it's Karst Harpy. Harbinger of Chaos. It's a good one to get 7 of. I like that card. It's got immunity, and it's got a lot of magic damage. So yeah, I'm a fan. All right, here we go. This is gonna make or break us here. We're looking for a gold foil legendary as part of this 200 pack opening. Let's start strong. All right, Baradolin. It's a really good legendary. Endura Brew. We got 3 of Endura Bruins. I'm not sure if that's the one I would want 3 copies of, but you know, I guess it's better than Zabajin. And Nalara Gynek. It's a good card. 2 of those. Where's our gold foil? We need our gold foil Arcane. Let's get it. Oh, we got 4 Arcanes though. Not 4 gold foil Arcanes, but we got 4 Arcanes. Here's the gold foil right next to it. Oh no, we got Darg. It's another good legendary. Gold foil, let's go. Nope. Tupac Shakur's brother. We're down to, I think, our last 2 legendaries. Gold foil in here somewhere. Oh, we got it done. We got it done. It is the worst legendary in Rebellion, probably. But hey, it doesn't matter because it's gold foil and it earns 12,500 collection points every tick of the hour. And that's what we want. It doesn't matter how bad the card is or how good the card is. I mean, obviously, a Kane or Darg would be better long term, but that's still close to getting us guaranteed airdrops. So yeah, ultimately a very successful pull here. So got some more legendaries to go, but anything else here is icing on the cake. Lord Thanalor. And we got a gold foil. 2 gold foils today. Wow. What a day. This is fantastic. That's another, not spectacular legendary card, but hey, it's 12,500 collection points ticking every hour for the next 9 months. So yeah, that's a big win. 2 gold foils in here plus 15 Avinas, and can we go with a hat trick? Oh, not a hat trick, but we got 2 Solaces. If I pronounce that better. But yeah, this is a fantastic pack opening for us. Really couldn't have asked for much better, honestly. So we got some of that streamer luck. And yeah, thanks for being here on stream as we opened that. That was fun. I know it took a little while because I was talking through some of the cards as we did it, but I mean, two gold foil legendaries in 200 packs definitely is not the odds, and we'll take it in this case. Let's take a look and see what we can do from a card perspective for combinations here. Let's go with regular foils, and yeah, let's just go through the commons and see if I can do any combines here on my cards. Let me catch up here in chat before we start looking at the cards. Do I interact with other crypto chains in general outside of Hive and Splinterlands? I do, Vilson. I know you're a big Solana fan. I actually tried Star Atlas's Sage Labs recently on Solana to see if there was some earning potential there, and quite honestly, I was disappointed with Star Atlas in its current state. I have some ships there and just pulled them off the I guess it were the missions and moved them on to Sage Labs, and I was really disappointed in Sage Labs. You can earn money in Star Atlas with Sage Labs right now, but The problem is you basically have to have like a $10,000 or $50,000 ship to do so profitably. If you have smaller ships, it's just not worth it. We're spoiled here on Hive because Hive doesn't charge us gas fees for transactions. You want to be frustrated, go over to Star Atlas on Solana and play using its just using Solana as the gas fee and not using their Atlas service, which they charge you to use, by the way. But every action in the game that you take is a gas fee. I played Star Atlas for 2 days, and it cost me, I think, a little over $2 in Sol gas fees just by playing the game for 2 days and just not even playing it that much. Every time you undock your ships from a dock, pay Sol. Anytime you add cargo to your ships, pay Sol. Anytime you want to move from one sector to another, pay Sol. So you just pay to play the game. And if you can't earn enough to cover your gas fees, well, that's my scenario that I had. I just stopped playing the game. So I'm like, I'm not going to pay my crypto here, Solana crypto, just to play a video game and cost me money to play the game. That makes no sense. And by the way, the game's not fun. It's like a harvesting game. So I guess there's my take there on Star Atlas. Now I know there's other games on Solana, not just Star Atlas, that are probably doing well, but that was just one experience with that particular game. Hey, Aftersound's in the house. Welcome, Aftersound. Good to see you streaming. Or not good to see you streaming. Good to see you on the stream. The reason I streamed today is because I was waiting for my Aftersound Sunday morning stream, and I think you were not able to stream today. So I was like, well, I better hop on YouTube and fill the void for some Splinterlands content for the weekend here, because I couldn't. But yeah, the pack opening has gone successful so far. We were able to get 2 gold foil legendaries in a 200 pack opening. So we were quite blessed and very lucky there. The problem with Hive is the L1 doesn't support NFTs. Yep, that is true. That is true. Is that ultimately a barrier? I don't know. It's definitely a deficiency for growth, but let's face it, L2s are where it's at. And Splinterlands has, I guess, technically a decent L2. I don't know if you consider their databases an L2. It's, I guess, proprietary. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to say it's gasless, but it's a no gas fee blockchain for gaming is very powerful. Because if you just use the blockchain for NFT minting and exchanging, that's one thing. But if you truly use a blockchain as a ledger for a lot of the game activities, gas fees will kill you. So you got to have that layer 2, right? And I'm just surprised of how Star Atlas implemented their code to ping the blockchain that much. It's very heavy on the blockchain interactions. Like everything, they've coded everything to be recorded on the blockchain, and so they're not really using a lot of layer 2 metadata, I would say. In either case, yeah, just an aside there, because you guys asked about other blockchains. Vilson never played Star Atlas, but used Solana, and after using ETH for trading NFTs last bull run, you don't think you're going to touch ETH for trading again? Yeah, I mean, look, Solana is really nice from a fee perspective compared to Ethereum. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely better in that regard. Absolutely, no doubt. I think uh, the fees are certainly reasonable on Solana. Um, so from that perspective, it's much better than ETH. I think the challenge with Solana, I've had delays in transacting with Star Atlas on Solana blockchain, and I've also had transactions that just failed, never like took. So from that perspective, it worries me on scalability a little bit. But I'm sure from an NFT transaction perspective, it's probably fine. But I don't know. I just it, my experience with Star Atlas and Solana has not been ideal, and I would have some technical concerns on how that scales, because I think if you look at Solana traffic, I think Star Atlas is like the number one right now user of the blockchain on Solana. I think that is an accurate statement. I've heard that mentioned before. I don't know if it currently still is, but I've heard that, and there's already kind of some. It's not super fast, I would say. So, how do I find Star Atlas aside from the gas fees? Um, the game that I played was Sage Labs. Like I didn't play the racing game, which is using the Unreal, I think, engine pieces of the game. I use the more the blockchain resource part of the game. Um, I I mean the game seems fine. Like I don't know if you what's it called? I'm going to show my age here, but when I grew up, I grew up playing video games before the internet, so on bulletin board systems, like using dial-up modems. And one of the games I played, I forget the exact name of it. It was Galaxy Wars or something like that. In either case, it was basically a text-based game where you piloted ships and landed on planets and mined resources and fought other players in real time using coordinates. So it's kind of like a submarine type game, where basically you would say, move. You would have macros and stuff, and you would move like a certain degrees at a certain speed, and you would fire your weapons, and it would say miss, or it was basically you couldn't see it in graphic form, but it was all data was all being kept in real time in the backend server app side. And basically, it was kind of like a submarine where you couldn't see the sub. You would just fire a torpedo when it would miss or it hit, and you would move, and they would move, and it was all text based. So it was kind of a weird thing. I mean, at the time, it was cool, but it was a resource harvesting game where you go between sectors and farm resources and claim planets and put planetary defenses and bases down and build like empires. And you'd also have real time ship fighting. And when your ship died, it was obviously bad and stuff like that. So in either case, that's kind of the background that I come from. So a game like Sage Labs for Star Atlas should be fun and exciting, but they have a lot of balancing to do. Like I said, I played the game, and between scanning sectors and between mining and harvesting things, if you played the game with ships that were not expensive, let's say like ships that were like $100 or less, basically, you couldn't make money harvesting. It cost you more resources and gas fees to play the game than you would actually be able to make. So it didn't make sense. If they can fix the balance in the ecosystem and the resources, couldn't the game be interesting and fun to play? Sure. I mean, any game is fun to play if you're playing the game and you're making money while you're playing it, right? But if you're playing the game and you're not making money, it's costing you money, the game better be damn good, and it's not damn good. So that's my summary there. The game is fine. It's not graphically spectacular. It's just basically land harvesting in space. And for my time, I'd rather do land harvesting in Splinterlands. Set it, collect and move on. You wouldn't use Solana for gaming. Yeah, unfortunately, that's how Star Atlas is using it for gaming. But yeah, it's I know they have a roadmap and plans for that game. I don't know. We'll see. It's already been, I guess, what, 2+ years in development. I mean, they produced some stuff, but nothing like what they said they would produce. So we'll see. Again, it's not only Splinterlands that has challenges delivering in Web3. There's a lot of other projects that have similar challenges. Hank, did I play Nifty Island yesterday? Unfortunately, not. I went to sleep, so I did not play Nifty Island, but it is on my list. Hopefully, I can get to it tonight, depending on how things go. Hey, Bronze Dragon is in the house as well. Welcome, Bronze Dragon. Really enjoying your streams and content. Keep up the good work. Wilson is saying the heist has some hype on Solana, and another one, Honeybee, but you have no idea how the fees would work. Okay. Honeyland, okay. Skyer is here. Welcome, Skyer. Yep. So if you were to ask me right now, I'm interested in seeing Storm Warfront. They just had their mint. I think they're coming out with their token ICO like in 2 days. The game is in a closed beta, and I think it's going to be released on Epic and Steam in February. So that is one that I'm going to research and look at moving forward. I have no idea if it's any good or if the team is reputable at this point, but that's one. It's on Ethereum. But I don't know how they're implementing the game itself. The NFTs are on Ethereum at least, and on OpenSea already. I think the floor is somewhere varying between 0.09 and 0.12 ETH for NFTs there. I guess Shrapnel from a first-person shooter is coming out. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't seen the play and earn piece of that. I think there's like a big tournament for Shrapnel where they're giving away a bunch of money. So I'm not a first-person shooter player myself, but my son is really good at first-person shooters. So maybe it's something that he plays. I don't know. Like I watch him play. Like he's a big Fortnite, and I guess he plays all the other games along the same lines. I don't know what it is. Overwatch and Apex Legends and all that stuff, but I watch him and he just is really good. So maybe he can earn in Shrapnel, and maybe it's something he enjoys playing. I don't know. Probably not. He's kind of a first-person elitist, so he may not want to slum in the crypto Web3 realm. But in either case, I don't know. I mean, look, there's, as Zank mentioned, there's literally dozens of Web3 play and earn games launching and projects launching right now on a weekly basis. And that's not even a joke or an exaggeration. So there's plenty of choices out there that you'll have potentially to choose from. So that's why the Splinterlands team really needs to accelerate the timeline to deliver stuff. If it takes, months and years to deliver basic content and functionality, we're going to be in trouble. So, do I also invest in coins or mostly gaming related? I have moved from investing in crypto coins, generally speaking, to focusing on the Web3 gaming aspects of crypto. That being said, I mean, I'm not a huge crypto investor, but where I spend my time and where I spend, I guess, anything that I have available from a Web3 perspective, it's in the gaming space and versus the coin space, generally speaking. I mean, who knows? I just, in the 2021 hype and FOMO, I learned a lot of lessons about projects and rug pulls and stuff, and I'm very skeptical of just a lot of crypto projects in general. There's just crypto has a bad reputation in outsider crypto spheres for good reason, because a majority of the projects are scammers, and yeah, it's bad. It's bad generally speaking. I would say a majority of the coins and tokens are pump and dumps, scams, rug pulls, and for every one legitimate project you have out there that has a purpose, has a future, has potential, has a good team behind it, there's probably 99 shit coins out there that are just scams. So I'm a little hesitant, and just yeah. Skyer wishes you could still be a kid and be in the time where you could earn by playing. Yeah, I mean, imagine if like if you were growing up in the current generation. Let's say you're, I don't know, like in 5th or 6th grade, growing up as a kid, and you could, play video games and earn. Like, you're not gonna like uh, have a job at that age. But I mean, right now, as youth, if you're good at stuff and put your mind to it, outside of school, like on your weekends or free time or whatever, in between your whatever sports, whatever else you're doing, you could stream content. As a kid, you could do Web3 gaming, and start building some assets. um, when I was a kid, if you wanted to make money, you basically mowed lawns, or you sold baseball cards. So, I mean, there's a lot of opportunity for the current generation and youth out there to do some exciting things if they wanted to, which is good. Which is good. Let's see our comments here, what we can do with these new additions. Got 49 BCX of Goblano Soldier, and I've got it at level 3 right now. So 49 would put me to level 4, which doesn't do anything except give me an extra health. So it doesn't make sense from a gameplay perspective to level it up until you get to 60 BCX. So yeah, we're not going to do anything with that card at this moment. Nimble Duke Scout, we've got 92 BCX, and it's at level 5. So nothing we can do with that. It would just get 1 health at level 6. Probably doesn't make sense to combine it. I'm just talking from a gameplay perspective, not from a Mage Wagon perspective, because these are common cards anyways. The Kazi Fire Mage, we've got at level 3. 37 BCX could get us to level 4. I mean, this card kind of sucks. We would get 1 extra health. Doesn't make sense. This is probably a card I actually probably sell those BCX on. Chaos Orc, we're at 99 BCX. 1 BCX away from level 6. At level 6, it gets 1 speed. Yeah, not exciting. Not exciting. Brewmaster here, we're at level 5. Can't really do anything with that. So we're still going to stay at level 5. Chaos Rearguard, we're at level 3. Get to 39. I guess we can get to level 4. Actually, level 4 gives us 1 extra shield. I guess it doesn't give us any health. So really nothing too exciting there. No need to combine that right now. Digging Dark Surveyor, can't do anything with that. Martoran Seeker. No. I mean, I guess it gets phased at level 5, but it only has 4 speed. So, yeah, I mean, we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with a lot of this stuff. So far, from a common perspective, doesn't look like we made much progress to do anything with these common cards, at least from a gameplay perspective. Zedica, I think we're close, right? Now we actually have enough to get Zedica to level 6. So let's do that. Let's cancel. Yeah, we'll combine that up to level 6. Newspaper run was a way to make money when you were growing up. Yeah, that would be an option as well, for sure. Mowing lawns and newspaper routes. I mean, are newspapers even a thing? Do people buy newspapers anymore? I don't even think so, right? Yeah. So you can kind of see here my strategy with my playing deck here for Rebellion is just kind of picking and choosing what we level up, what we sell, what we keep. Let's see, nothing we can do with Lurking Puffer, Trickster. I mean, I guess you can kind of see what cards I've been focusing on and what cards I've not been focusing on. Again, it's all a balance. Kind of have to pick and choose our battles. For me, I can't have everything, so I'm just kind of taking it in phases here when it comes to Rebellion. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, this is still in the rental market too, huh? Hopefully it's already canceled. So once that rental comes open, we'll level up that summoner to level 6 as well. I think I can level this guy up finally, right? Maybe 87 BCX. Yeah, we can finally get triage on this guy. So we can take him to level 5. Level 5, 60 BCX. I don't know why I didn't take this card up earlier. I guess I didn't have enough copies of it to get it to the right level. But in either case, we got triage. Yay. Hello, Gathering the Magic. Welcome to the stream. Everyone have their cards ready to board the wagon train? We're working on it slowly but surely. Trying to figure out what makes sense to play with, what makes sense to combine for battle wagons and all that good stuff. And yeah, slowly making our way into a playable deck. It's gonna take many months. So level 6 summoners, I guess that's what Silver League summoners for the commons getting to. It's been a long journey here, so let's see. We can get that to 44 BCX. Yeah, I mean not anything spectacular here. We just get 1 health. Let's see what else. The botanist. Go to level 6. We actually get a shield here. Get a shield at level 6, so that's worthwhile. From a gameplay perspective. So we'll do that. And take that up. Bronze Dragon is actually surfing for some new summoners to stake right now. There you go. Yeah, I did see your video, Bronze Dragon, on your rebellion strategy and how you're starting with the summoners. So makes sense for sure. Fenmore Haunts, don't have enough anyways. Dolfar. This guy's name is so funny. Dolfar Darflak. Can you imagine if you named your kid that? Man, that would be a crime, I think. Let's see. A lot of these we still have enough if we wanted to even get them to level 6. And all right, let's take a look at the rares real quick. See what we got going on here. 45 BCX. That gets us level 5 where we get 1 health. I probably need to level this card up, honestly. I've been selling it, but I probably need to level it. 1 BCX away from that. 2 BCX away from that one. This one we could take to the next level. Actually, which is worthwhile. It gives us 3 damage and it brings our splash damage to 2. So we'll do that. Elon named his kid like a strong password. That would be better. Yeah, well, I mean, Elon's kid has more money than he can spend. So it's probably a good trade-off, honestly. He can go down to the courthouse when he's 18 and change his name. I'm sure he'll be able to afford the legal fees. So he's probably good. I'm not going to shed a tear there. What did I miss here? Why? There we go. That was weird. Gathering's working on a couple vids on token ratios and the importance of vouchers. Interesting. Well, we'll have to check those videos out once they come out. I'm sure they will be interesting. Yeah, I mean, we don't have to see me watch and level these things up. It's probably not that exciting. I can level Underboss Fabino up to level 4, which we'll do. For whatever reason, I wasn't getting a lot of drops of this card specifically. More than 10 million DEC burned in the first day of Decrop's Splinterlands promotion. Nice little pump on DEC. Yeah, definitely. I mean, it went from what, 0.9 to 0.96 when I last looked yesterday on it. I don't know what it's at right now. But yeah, that's nice. We can get Avena up too. That's good news. Slowly getting these summoners. Yeah, the problem is SPSs. dumping right now. I think a lot of people are selling SPS to get rebellion packs in time for the mage wagon, which is probably a challenge. We can go through the rest of these later. I won't bother you with it on stream, but I have some leveling up to do and some work to do on my playing deck here for Rebellion. Let's close out and let's do some ranked battles real quick and make sure I finish answering any outstanding questions you guys have here for the stream. All right, let's bring this back. How's everyone's season been going so far? We're, I guess, what, a little over 4 days into the season at this point. Hopefully you guys are ranking up and leaving a path of destruction from all your defeated enemies. Gathering's asking how many wagons am I planning on getting? I mean, it depends on how my cards look from my collection point perspective. I think maybe somewhere between 10 to 20, maybe. I don't know. We have to see what makes sense. I have to revisit the math and take a look-see on that, to be honest with you, to see where it makes sense, at what level it makes sense to buy wagons at. So, to be determined, but generally speaking, probably 10 to 20-ish. As you can see, I don't have a huge Rebellion collection. I do have some gold foils though, so let's see. Let's try this. I don't know. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go Lily again with this. We're gonna try what failed last time here. And see if we can get that corrected. I think that's a good start. And then basically what I want to do, I'm gonna have a ton of mana left over here. Let's see. And we might have to swap out some of this stuff here. I guess since it is melee there, so we've got a double repair, a double heal with immunity, one triage with a scatter shot. Whoops, out of time. I should probably click the button, yeah. So we only went with 44 mana here out of 54. Hopefully it recorded my battle. Hopefully I didn't run out of time. There we go. Oh, it's Matt. Or it's Matt Scholar. Let's see what they came up with. They don't have scatter shots. I feel good about this. I don't think they can get through Grimbardoon Smith. Let's see. Let's see how this plays out. I think just Grimbardoon is. I mean, they've got the They got a lot of damage. They got the speed. The problem is I got to get rid of that fighter with the man, they did a pretty good job. Surprisingly effective there. Yeah, I think they're going to get through. Yeah, they did. GG's. We're in trouble. This Grimbardoon fighter putting up a fight, so to speak. I guess we should have used our mana and put more offense out there. That's probably the takeaway here. Let that be a lesson, boys and ghouls. Don't go into a battle with a 10 mana deficiency. We had a little too much faith in Grimbardoon Smith sticking around. All right, so Matt beat us there. GG's, Matt or Matt Scholar, as the case may be. Yeah, appreciate you dropping by, Bolts, hitting that like button. Wilson thinks we can hit 4-cent SPS. And if they're only 4 to 5,000 rage airdrops and 4% gold, that means only about 200 gold foil rages. That's 50 max copies. Yeah, gold foils are always going to have low max copies, generally speaking. Liberty Guy is planning on 10 wagons based on the rebellion cards, and you're going to get 3 guaranteed copies. Nicely done, Liberty Guy. That's 3 guaranteed copies is no joke. I mean, depending on if you're doing packs or cards, that's probably a couple $1,000 worth of rebellion packs to guarantee you 3 guaranteed copies. So that's that's really good. That's really good. Yeah, I mean, they're the guaranteed airdrops are not cheap. Like, to get a guaranteed airdrop, it's going to cost you a significant rebellion investment. So if you're buying rebellion cards just for the airdrops, probably doesn't make sense. You got to be able to want to use them in the game and have a purpose for them, and they need to be earning you, stuff in the game. Otherwise, it's probably a losing proposition there, generally speaking. So, in either case, just want to do a quick stream here. Like I said, I'm going to go through that pack opening, level up some cards, figure out my wagon strategy, and yeah, we've got 137 packs left to figure out what to do with, and we'll figure that out. Maybe we do another pack opening on Monday with the remainder. But I appreciate everyone hanging out with us on stream today. Had some really good questions, really good conversation. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and weekend, depending on where you are in the world. And we'll catch you next time. Thanks everyone for hanging out, and keep stacking those stats.